Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, people of goodwill, I bring you another news and update. There is serious panic and confusion in Asorock right now. Biafra government in exile and our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has put in the Fulani Kabaz in a confusion state. President is saying another thing, Vice is saying another thing, Army Chief is saying another thing. That is how they will keep being confused until that zoo disappears. So I'm going to bring you all the post of Biafran Prime Minister, what Tinubu said, what the Vice said, and what Army Chief or whatever Lagbaja said. So first, Biafran Prime Minister said the confusion in Nigeria now no be here. President is saying one thing, Vice is saying one thing, Lagbaja is saying another thing. One bingo, one go saying another thing. So before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. And when you get notification, please tune in. Share as you watch, leave your comment at the comment section. Biafra is here and there is nothing the enemies can do about it. They will continue being confused until we see that contraption. Because Nigeria is not for any right-thinking human being, like we the Biafrans now. So we must exit and there is nothing the enemies can do about it. So somebody said they confused the bingo in above a tweet at Nkwago. Ebonyi State is known as Lieutenant Oluwatosin Bingo. All right. So Biafran Prime Minister posted this very update on his official Twitter handle. He said the confusion in Nigeria now, in Asorock precisely, no be here. President is saying one thing, Vice is saying one thing, Lagbaja is saying another thing, one bingo in Nkwago saying another thing. Okay. So here first, the Army Chief said, the Chief of Army Staff, Toride Lagbaja, has directed troops of the Nigerian Army to assert control over regions where Simon Ekpa, a self-acclaimed disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, the tender leader of indigenous people of Biafra, that is how Vanguard always put it, well, we don't care, of Biafra, IPOB, imposed a sit-at-home order in Southeast. And Biafran Prime Minister said, Una never start, I'm your end, exactly. And they are feeling it. They are feeling it very hot. They haven't seen anything. This is just the beginning. Biafra land belongs to us, and there is nothing they can do about it. So Tinubu said, the president, here is what Tinubu said. Tinubu said, as you can see, Tinubu approves a blueprint for Southeast political emancipation. All right, Biafran Prime Minister said, have he approved to withdraw all his terrorists in uniform from Biafra land and remove all checkpoints? They will continue to die. Them know they tell man. Okay, they know they tell man until man taking eye see. All right. Okay. Oh. So, what is it called? Shetima said. Shetima on his own. That is what Biafran Prime Minister said. Tinubu is saying another thing. Shetima is saying another thing. And the Army Chief of Staff is saying another thing. Here, Shetima said, insecurity. Shetima pledged to support peace initiative in Southeast. At the end, they said, Kalo. And Biafran Prime Minister said, you will have peace when you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, withdraw all Nigeria terrorist forces from Biafra territory. We will present our official map in few days. All right. So that is it, Biafrans, coming from Biafran Prime Minister's official Twitter handle. Let's go straight to the analyzing, and I will bring you some comments of Biafrans here. First, let's start with Shetima. Shetima said, Shetima pledges to support peace initiative in Southeast. You are planning, you support, or you, what did you say? Okay, you pledged to support peace in Southeast. Have you also pledged peace in the North? Because all the terrorists in uniform you people are deploying to Southeast are not needed in the North, are not needed in Southeast. They are needed in the North. We do not need your peace, whatever you said, and at the same time you are pledging for peace, and at the same time sending all those unrepentant Boko Harams in uniform to Biafra land, to Southeast. For what exactly? When they are needed in the North. If Nigerian army can bomb civilians in Kaduna, what exactly are they doing in Southeast? They mistakenly bombed the civilians in Kaduna. What are those soldiers doing in Biafra and the mountain checkpoints everywhere? What exactly are those unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform doing in Southeast? You're talking about peace in Southeast. Have you bothered to talk about peace in the North? We do not need those unrepentant Boko Harams in Biafra land. Biafra land is very peaceful. It's those unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform that are bringing insecurity to Southeast. And that is why we told them to leave our land. And if they refuse to leave Biafra land peacefully, they will be flushed out. Because our gallant men are there already. They can't leave the north where they are needed, coming to Southeast to terrorize our land. No, it can't happen anymore. So Shetima, that is clamoring for hypocritical peace, should first of all release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who they kidnapped and renditioned, then granted us a referendum to decide fate. Without that, our Biafra force, Gana Kohigwe, Woto continues. Biafra first, no going back. So Shetima, peace in Biafra land is a Greek gift. The only thing that will bring peace is a disintegration and nothing more. Referendum is the only solution. No more, no less. Okay? Unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, withdrawal of all military, police or air force and the naval officers from Biafra territory, the release of all the old Eastern region citizens in various prisons in Nigeria, referendum for old Eastern region, meet this condition or no peace. So, if you're talking about peace, I don't know the kind of peace you're talking about. Moreover, is your hypocritical peace that you're talking about, because we all know that this peace is very much needed in the north. The terrorism you people are bringing to Southeast will not work and can never work. That jihad you people have planned to bring to Southeast will not work. It can never work. Not in our land. Not in our land. So, Shetima, meet all these conditions, then we'll talk about peace. You will have peace when you release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, withdraw all the Nigerian terrorist forces from Biafra territory. We will present our official map in few days. Did you hear our Prime Minister? The simple price of peace is to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu conditionally and withdraw all the Nigerian terrorists in uniform from Biafra territory. So we hope Shetima pays heed to reason and do the needful. If not, those unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform are going to receive woto, are going to akuhigwe. Biafra gallant men agana akuhigwe 247, because Biafra land belongs to us. If we don't protect our land, nobody is going to do it for us. All right? Nobody will do it for us. That is why we are defending our land, protecting our people. Enough of the killings of our people by Nigerian repentant Boko Haram in army uniform. So here, Tinubu said, let's go to Tinubu. Tinubu said, Tinubu approves blueprint for Southeast political emancipation. Okay. And the Biafra Prime Minister said, have you approved to withdraw all his terrorists in uniform from Biafra land and remove all checkpoints? They will continue to die. They know they tell man until man taking eye see. All right. So, Tinubu, before you approve your blueprint for Southeast political emancipations for those affiliates in Nigerian politics, Biafra Prime Minister is asking you, have you approved to withdraw all those terrorists in army uniform, those Boko Haram they reintegrated into the army, you people are sending to Southeast? Have you approved to withdraw them and dismantle all the checkpoints, remove all the checkpoints in Biafra land? If not, agana akwukwa higwe. Agana akwukwa higwe. Well, we feel you people spend. For those of you ranted, I feel no, and this is just the beginning. Obidobe. You people don't know what we have passed through. If you people are the ones the Fulanis have been marginalizing in that zoo, I'm not sure that you people will be alive to tell the story. But we are the children of Chukwuokike Abiyama. They never believed that a day like this will come. They thought with all they have done to us, we'll be weak to fight back, or to defend ourselves, or to fight for our freedom. They are scared, panicking. Tension is holding them because they never believed that a day like this will come. To them, any random meeting the Fulanis are having, they'll be asking, is there anything we have not done to the Southeasterners? Why are they still strong fighting? We are different people. That is to show you people that we were never meant to be in the same country with you people in the first place. That amalgamation that forced us together with you people, it has expired since 9 years ago. We have been enduring, hoping that peace will come, will reign one day. No, allowing you people to rule your zoo the way you want. Now the amalgamation has expired. We have nothing to do with Nigeria anymore. So we are telling you to withdraw your zoo unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform, dismantle the checkpoint. If not, there will be no political blueprint or headway without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaking for Ndi Igbos. He is our mouthpiece, not the politicians. So, Nigerian President Tinubu, what Biafrans want from your government is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and grant us referendum. Remove all the Islamic State terrorists in uniform across entire Biafra land, or else our Biafra forces will keep sending them to go for judgment. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra first. These people don't really know how angry we are. Revenge and deliberation, all we know for now. They don't know. So let me read this comment. Somebody said, Pablo Escobar, Tinubu of Nigeria, your approval of a black print or white print, it's not our concern. Our demand is simple. Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unconditionally. Remove all Boko Haram terrorist army in uniform in Biafra land. Set a date for referendum for Biafra exit. All right, another person said, Ndi blueprint. No mekuna, okay. No mekuna dena. Abi soldier boys don't finish. The Biafra Liberation Army under the command of the finisher at Simon Ekpa has finished you all. Ndiara. All right. Another person said the exit of Biafra from a country that rehabilitates and reintegrate unknown terrorists into its army is a task that must be accomplished for Nigeria citizens to live. Okay. Another person said through emancipation is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and withdraw all terrorists in uniform from Biafra territory, nothing less. Another person said, if Tinubu and his fellow politicians let them approve red carpet, that one nadia yawa. The demand of Biafrans have been clearly stated from day one. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and give us a date for referendum. No more, no less. All hell Biafra. Another person said, the Zoom Mini three-way come Biafra land must collect. Okay. Okay, another person said, Southeast political emancipation my foot. Oluwale no they work for where we dey. Baron, we don't pass this level. All right, another person said, it's too late, just as Prophet Gala said, Biafra will move. Another person said, they have just confirmed it that the old eastern region has been under political and economic bondage, that blueprint would have been approved immediately after the genocidal war. The blueprint for the emancipation of old southeast region now is Biafra, not under Nigeria. Exactly. In other words, the Nigeria president approves plan to put an end to southeast political bondage. Okay. But what we want now is Biafra. We do not want their blueprint anymore in Nigeria. No, we want Biafra. What we know now is Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. We do not want it. So we must continue. Let me read the comments from, is it Shetima? From Shetima's post. Let me read a few comments of Biafrans from Shetima's post. First comment said, our PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, Ibo Dobu, the only zoo nightmare. I don't have this natural joy anytime I remember that you are there for us. GCAK Odogu Power. Another person said, only the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the withdrawal of Nigeria Army will determine the peace in the whole Biafra land. Another person said, Biafrans does not need your Boko Haram style building of bridges. Okay. Another person said, they are now panicking. They are now seeing clearly the handwriting on the wall. Now that Biafra Liberation Army is speaking the language to understand. That is why I always tell those fools that I say, hey, you people are doing this. This is not the way to go about freedom. If the oppressors refuse to give you your freedom, you take it. They will not give you your freedom until you start speaking the language to understand. When you're talking about peace, they say, look at these people. Who told you we want peace? You don't want us to exit means you don't want peace. So we start speaking the language you understand. And they have already understand the language. Now they are panicking because they never believe that who speak that language they understand. Which is again violent. Let me not call it the way Oga declare. The YouTube share the channel sometimes. So we must continue. Somebody said, Shetima never understand that he is dealing with the PM of Biafra. Okay, Meya Vamnanya, already. Biafra don't need your peace. The reason why They buy data. Okay, the reason why they buy data now is better. Is better of you, Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon, but it's because of you, Biafran Prime Minister. Okay, another person said, we do not need your peace, Shetima. Restore peace in the north and forget about Biafra land. Another person said, no Mazi Namdekan, no peace, no Biafra, no peace. Allow Biafrans to go for peace to reign. Another person said, that is just the fact, so that we Biafrans will go and peace will reign. Nice statement here, sir, our able Prime Minister, the Dragon himself. So that is it, Biafrans. I will stop here. Biafrans have told the Zoo Fulani Kabaza government their mind. So it's now up to them. I'm very sure they have seen the handwriting on the wall. Shetima is talking about a peace. Tinubu is talking about a blueprint. What is it called? Chief of Army Staff is talking about Biafran Prime Ministers to sit at home. They are just saying different things. That is for you to see the confusion among them, how they confuse you, and that is how they will keep being confused in that their government until Biafra is in that contraption. So don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. The Zoo Fulani Kabaza terrorist government and their terrorist army have now understand that we are not here to play. Speaking the language you understand is the only thing. If you're fighting for your freedom from those that believe that they are born to rule over every other person, you don't need to be peaceful. You don't need to be calm. Peace, peace. Peace. As the Fulanis want war, we are ready to speak the language to understand. This is 2023, not 1967, 1970. Those of you cowards that gives up out of fear, posting 1967 picture, children that were starved to death. You're not even ashamed of yourself posting that picture that a government starved children, millions of children to death just for a country to be one. Is it by force to be one? Those of you posting those pictures to remind us what our fathers went through fighting for our freedom are so shameless. Seriously. So you are too shameless. You're so shameless to post that picture. You are not ashamed of yourself. That Nigeria forced people to remain in their one Nigeria by force. And they went as far as starving millions of innocent children for Nigeria to be one. Since they forced the innocent millions of children, starved them to death. How far about your Nigeria? How forward is your Nigeria? If I'm not mistaken, China is 7 years ahead of Nigeria. Do you know how many years Dubai is ahead of Nigeria? Do you know how many years? Do you know how many years other countries are ahead of Nigeria with? You should be ashamed of yourself. So that is it, Biafrans. Don't forget to share. Like, leave your comment at the comment section. Biafra is here to stay, not going back. And the enemies will keep panicking. A bit of a panic. This is just the beginning. Confusion a bit of in their midst. How can a bit of boy land? I know that.